The 20-20-20 formula, the unbreakable code to owning your day before sunrise. What if you held a key? A key that didn't just open a door, but unlocked a completely different reality for your life. A reality where you operate not from a place of stress, distraction, and reaction, but from a fortress of focus, energy, and absolute power. What if the first 60 minutes of your day could determine the quality of the next 1,440? This isn't a fantasy. This is the promise of the 5 a.m. Club. And its cornerstone is a protocol so simple yet so profound, it has the power to revolutionize your entire existence. The 20-20-20 formula. We live in an age of digital noise, constant interruption, and overwhelming complexity. The modern world is waging a silent war on your attention. Most people wake up, and within seconds, their minds are hijacked. They grab their phones and immediately flood their brains with the emergencies, opinions, and anxieties of others. They are injected with a cocktail of social comparison, bad news, and other people's agendas. They start their day on the defensive, reacting to a world that has already seized control of their consciousness, already losing before their feet even touch the floor. But the titans of industry, the legendary creatives, and the world-class performers do it differently. They understand that the first hour is sacred. They call it the victory hour. It is their non-negotiable sanctuary in a world of chaos. This guide will dissect the very engine of that victory hour. We will break down the science, the psychology, and the raw, practical application of the 20-20-20 formula. But be warned, this is more than just information. This is an invitation to transformation. If you are truly ready to stop sleepwalking through life and start architecting a legacy of greatness, then this is your blueprint. And if you want a continuous stream of this kind of life-altering wisdom, distilled from the greatest books on the planet, then do yourself a favor. Pause for a moment, open a new tab, and subscribe to our channel, AudioBookbites. Hit that bell icon, because every summary we release is another tool for your arsenal of success. Now, let's begin. The 20-20-20 formula is deceptively simple. It is a 60-minute routine, practiced from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., broken into 3 20-minute blocks. Its core objective is to alchemize the first hour of your day from a groggy, reactive struggle into an intentional, powerful launchpad for excellence. The governing philosophy is a declaration of personal sovereignty. Own your morning, elevate your life. This isn't about simply waking up early to get more work done. That's a rookie mistake that leads to burnout. This is about using the golden hour of pre-dawn tranquility, when the world is asleep and distractions are non-existent, to meticulously calibrate your inner empires. Your mindset, psychology, heart set, emotionality, health set, physiology, and soul set, spirituality. It's a period of profound personal investment before you give your energy away to the world. It's the time you pay yourself first, ensuring you face the day with a full cup, ready to conquer, create, and contribute at an elite level. This hour of magnificent solitude is where you build the foundation of invincibility for the day ahead. The moment your alarm goes off, your mission is singular. Get up, get into your workout gear, and for the next 20 minutes, move. The goal is intense activity that makes you sweat. This is non-negotiable. This isn't a gentle stroll. It's a declaration of war against mediocrity. We're talking about high-intensity exercises, burpees, jumping jacks, running on the spot, skipping rope, cycling, shadowboxing, mountain climbers, anything that elevates your heart rate and forces your body to awaken with violent energy. Think of it as lighting a furnace within you. You must generate heat. The sweat is proof that you are cleansing your system, both physically and mentally. Hydrate with a glass of lemon water before you begin to kickstart this process. Why is this so critical? The scientific benefits are staggering and create a cascade of peak performance. 1. You wash your brain. Intense exercise floods your system and purges cortisol, the hormone of fear and stress. Cortisol is useful in short bursts for survival, but the chronic, low-grade stress of modern life leaves it lingering in your system, fogging your thinking and damaging your health. The sweat you produce is a physical manifestation of this neurological cleansing. You are literally sweating out the anxiety that accumulated from the previous day, and that which anticipates the day ahead. Imagine your worries are toxins, and the sweat is the antidote, washing them away before they can poison your day. 2. You ignite genius-grade neurochemistry. This activity releases a miracle grow for your brain called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a protein that acts like fertilizer for your neurons. It repairs damaged brain cells, protects healthy ones, and accelerates the formation of new neural pathways, which is the physical basis of learning and memory. You are literally getting smarter and learning faster. Every drop of sweat is an investment in your cognitive capital, making you more agile and creative. 3. You unleash your happiness. Hormones. Your brain is showered with dopamine, the motivation molecule, and serotonin, the happiness molecule, along with endorphins that create a feeling of euphoria. This creates an immediate, natural high, fortifying your mood and building a positive psychological shield for the rest of the day. This is your all-natural antidepressant, your armor against the negativity of the world, making you resilient to the inevitable frustrations and setbacks of the day. 4. You fire up your metabolism. You kickstart your metabolic engine, turning your body into a fat-burning, energy-producing furnace that will serve you for hours to come. This initial metabolic boost sets the tone for higher energy levels throughout the entire day, preventing the all-too-common mid-afternoon slump. This first 20-minute block is the physical ignition. You are shocking your system out of lethargy and into a state of peak physiological readiness. You are telling every cell in your body, we are awake, we are powerful, and we are ready for battle. You are reclaiming the primal power that civilization has made dormant within you. Now that your body is buzzing with primal energy and your brain is cleansed of stress, you enter the second stage, reflection. You transition from intense physical output to profound inner quietude. In a world that screams for your attention, this 20-minute sanctuary of silence is your competitive advantage. This is where you reclaim your focus and connect with your truest self. This isn't passive downtime. It is an active engagement with your inner world, the command center of your life. It's about moving from being a pawn in the game of life to becoming the chess master. Your tools for this period are simple but potent. Journaling. Grab a pen and a notebook. Don't type. The physical act of writing connects your brain to the page in a deeper way, fostering clarity and insight that typing on a screen cannot replicate. Use this time for a brain dump, getting every worry, idea, and task out of your head and onto the paper. This practice transforms abstract anxiety into concrete clarity. Ask yourself powerful questions. What am I grateful for right now? If today were my last, what would I do? What one thing could I achieve today to move closer to my ultimate vision? Who do I need to be today to make that happen? Meditation. Sit in silence. Focus on your breath. Observe your thoughts without judgment as they drift by like clouds in the sky. You don't need to be a monk. Just 5 to 10 minutes of this practice dramatically reduces reactivity and anxiety, strengthening your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain. You are training yourself not to be a puppet of your emotions, but the master of your responses. This practice builds the crucial gap between stimulus and response, and in that gap lies your freedom and your power. Planning. Clearly write down your major moves for the day. Using the Pareto principle, identify the 20% of activities that will generate 80% of your results. What are the 3 to 5 most important things that, if accomplished, would make this day a resounding success? This simple act shifts you from a reactive creature, batted around by emails and requests, to a proactive architect of your time. You are defining victory on your own terms before the game even begins. Contemplation. Connect with your values. Remind yourself of who you want to be and what you stand for. Express gratitude for what you have, which neurologically shifts your brain to see opportunities instead of deficits. This grounds you in purpose and fills you with emotional richness. This practice cultivates your heart set, ensuring your ambitions are aligned with a deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment. This period provides the clarity and emotional stability that the masses lack. You are building self-awareness, cultivating peace, and drawing the strategic map for your day's victory. With your body electrified and your mind centered, you enter the final 20-minute block. Growth. This is where you invest in your greatest asset, your mind. Lifelong learning is not a hobby for the elite. It's a requirement for relevance and mastery in the 21st century. While others are scrolling through meaningless social feeds, you are building your intellectual empire. This is the moment you sharpen your axe, understanding that a dull blade requires twice the effort. Your activities here are focused on world-class education. Read books. Read from the biographies of great leaders, classic works of philosophy, or books directly related to your field. Just 20 minutes a day amounts to dozens of books a year, giving you an astronomical edge. Absorb the mindsets, strategies, and wisdom of the greatest people who have ever lived. You are, in essence, hiring the most brilliant minds in history as your personal mentors for the price of a book. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks. Absorb knowledge while you stretch or prepare for the day. Learn from the world's greatest thinkers on topics from finance to neuroscience. Turn your morning into a university of one, transforming mundane time into an opportunity for growth. Take online courses. Dedicate this time to developing a high-value skill that will advance your career and your life. In a world of rapid change, the person who learns fastest wins. This focused, daily practice is far more effective than sporadic, multi-hour cramming sessions. This habit compounds over time. The knowledge you gain today builds on yesterday's, creating an ever-expanding latticework of wisdom. You are no longer just a participant in your field. You are becoming a thought leader. You are feeding your mind with the fuel of greatness, ensuring that you evolve and adapt in a rapidly changing world. Each session is a deposit into your intellectual bank account, an account that pays the highest dividends in life. The genius of the 20-20-20 formula lies in its impeccable psychological and physiological sequencing. To change the order is to break the spell. Think of it as a rocket launch. Every stage must fire in the correct order to achieve orbit. 1. Move first. Ignition. You must begin with intense exercise to flush out cortisol and release BDNF. If you try to reflect or read while your brain is still clouded with sleep inertia and stress, your efforts will be ineffective. You till the soil before you plant the seeds. The sweat session is the tilling. It prepares the mind for greatness. 2. Reflect second. Guidance system calibration. With a brain now optimized by exercise, calm, focused, and chemically primed for deep thought, you can engage in meaningful reflection and planning. You have clarity. The noise is gone. You are now a strategist, not a worrier. You are designing your day from a state of power, not panic. 3. Grow last, entering orbit. Now that your body is awake, your mind is clear, and your day's mission is set, you are in the perfect state to absorb new information. Your brain is a fertile ground, ready to receive and integrate new knowledge. This sequence is a masterfully designed flow state trigger, moving you seamlessly from physical activation to mental clarity to intellectual expansion. Implementing this formula will not be easy. Your brain is wired to resist change and conserve energy. The first few weeks will be a battle against your deepest programming. This is where the 66-day challenge comes in. Research from University College London suggests it takes approximately 66 days to install a new habit to the point of automaticity, where it becomes easier to do it than not to do it. This journey is broken into 3 phases. Phase 1. The destruction. Days 1 to 22. This is the hardest part. You are literally destroying old neural pathways and habits. Your body will scream for more sleep. Your mind will invent 1,000 excuses. It will feel uncomfortable, even painful. You will want to quit. You must persevere. This is the forge. Every morning you win this battle. You are rebuilding your willpower from the ground up and proving to yourself that you are not a slave to your impulses. Phase 2. The installation. Days 23 to 44. It starts to get a little easier as the new neural pathway is forming. It's messy and confusing, like a construction site. You're building momentum, but you're still vulnerable to falling back into old patterns. It feels less like a chore and more like a routine. You might even start looking forward to the quiet solitude. Reinforce the behavior with a reward system. Phase 3. The integration. Days 45 to 66. The habit is now becoming part of your identity. You no longer do the 5 a.m. club. You are a member of the 5 a.m. club. It feels natural. Waking up at 5 a.m. is no longer a struggle. It's who you are. The routine is automated, freeing up your willpower for bigger challenges throughout the day. This is the integration, where the habit becomes an unconscious competence. To succeed, prepare the night before. Lay out your workout clothes. Place your journal and book where you can see them. Remove all friction. Commit to the process and trust that on the other side of this 66-day mountain lies a new version of you. The true power of the victory hour is not what happens within the 60 minutes, but how it ripples out and transforms the other 23 hours of your day. This is the domino effect. By conquering the first hour, you send a powerful psychological signal to yourself that you are in control. This initial victory creates a cascade of positive momentum. You make better food choices because you started your day honoring your health. You are more focused and productive at work because your mind is clear and your priorities are set, allowing you to enter deep work states effortlessly. You are more present and patient with your family because you've already filled your own cup and aren't running on empty. You are less reactive to setbacks and negativity because your day was forged in discipline and tranquility, not chaos and stress. The small win at dawn becomes the foundation for monumental wins by dusk. The confidence gained from keeping a promise to yourself at 5 a.m. becomes the bedrock upon which you build a day of exceptional performance. You operate from a place of quiet power, unshakable focus, and boundless energy. This single habit becomes the keystone habit that elevates every other area of your life, creating a positive upward spiral that transforms you from the inside out. Robin Sharma's 20-20-20 formula is not merely a time management hack. It is a comprehensive philosophy for a life lived at masterpiece level. Its brilliance lies in its holistic approach, systematically upgrading one's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being before the sun even rises. The formula transforms the morning from a dreaded necessity into a sacred ritual of self-creation. By starting with Move, it leverages neuroscience to prime the brain for peak performance. The subsequent Reflect phase instills a rare modern-day superpower: clarity and intentionality. Finally, the Grow block ensures that practitioners are not just maintaining, but constantly compounding their intellectual capital. This structured hour acts as a domino, setting in motion a chain reaction of positive choices, heightened productivity, and profound inner peace throughout the day. It is a rigorous, yet profoundly rewarding system designed for those who refuse to settle for mediocrity and are committed to architecting a world-class life, one morning at a time. It is, in essence, the operating system for legends.